Hello students, I, your history teacher, Mrs. Batul Sabuwala, will be starting with the 5th chapter, Mass Media and History. Introduction of Mass Media. Now when we are talking about mass media, what comes into our mind? That is TV, radio, newspaper, internet, magazines. So let's start with the chapter Mass Media. Introduction to Mass Media. Mass media contain two words. Mass, which means aggregation of people, means many people together, and media means a mode of communication. Thus, mass media is a field of mass communication. We can easily send more information to faraway destination through a medium of communication. In the olden days, a crier would run in the street beating drums and crying out important news according to the order of the king. The news would spread to the people by word of mouth. So, early in the olden days, there was a person who used to use the drum and used to say suno, 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 and the people used to listen that what new policies or any important news which is given by the king is being spread through mouth. History of mass media. Printing technology and newspapers were introduced in India after the arrival of the British. Newspaper became the first mass media of circulating information and knowledge among the people. Newspapers. Newspaper is publication which mainly prints news, editorials, people's opinion, entertaining or other supplementary content. It is printed and distributed regularly at a definite time. Newspaper provides various local, national and international news. Newspaper provides various local, international and national news. This which you see was the first printing press. Newspaper are historical documents which records current events. Precursors of newspaper means before the newspapers, how the news were being spread. Before the beginning of the Common Era, there was a custom in Egypt of placing inscriptions with royal decrees at public places. Now the seal that you can see it over here, okay, it was being printed and then it was being sent. Emperor Ashoka also assorted to similar method to reach out to his subjects. In the Roman Empire, royal decrees were written on paper and those were distributed in our region. They also contain the information of the various events taking place in the nation and its capital. During Julius Caesar reign, newspaper known as Acta Doron, meaning acts of every day, used to be placed at public places in Rome. It was a very effective way of conveying royal commands to people. In the 7th century CE, royal dictates were distributed among the people at public places. Traveler adds spices to stories and narrate it to the people. Ambassadors of the king, they were sent back important news to the royal courts. One of the newspapers that you can see giving important news, Julius Caesar, that we have already done, Acta Dorna, and in England out used to distribute occasionally giving information about wars or important events. Let's talk about the newspaper. The first English newspaper of India was printed on 26 January 1780, that was known as Bengal Gazette. It was named as Calcutta General Advertiser or Bengal Gazette. It was started by James Augustus Hickory, who was an Irish gentleman. These are the editorials. Now, the newspaper Darpan was started in 1832 in Mumbai. Bal Shastri Zambedkar was editor of Darpan. The picture you can see it over here is Bal Shastri Zambedkar. He had been writing the newsprints in the Darpan, and it talks about various things like political, economic and social, like regarding the remarriages of Hindu women. Then it was the accountants of expenditure from the Free Ministry Division of the East India Company, the danger of Russia attack on the nation, cleanliness of the country, then the inceptions of theatre at Bengal and achievement of Raja Ram Mohan Roy. These are some important things which were being discussed. Now we'll talk about Jnanodaya. Even Prabhakar was also the newspaper started out by Bhau Mahajan, and the history of French Revolution and Chhatrapat race and letters which were written by Lokhi Tiwari, who is Gopal Hari Deshmukh. He aimed at creating social awareness. All that were being printed in the newspaper Prabhakar, started out by Bhau Mahajan. I'll talk about Jnanodaya. Besides the note, you can see that these are the newspaper Jnanodaya. This paper printed the map of Asia in 1842 and the map of Europe in 1851. The honor of printing an illustration in an Indian newspaper goes to Jnanodaya. The news of installation of telegraph used for electrically transmitted news can be seen in Jnanodaya. The news of the starting of railways in Mumbai was printed in Jnanodaya, and the title Chakra Mahasoba, meaning Mahasoba with wheels, and it is also printed in the Indian newspaper War of Independence of 1857. Now that time the newspaper named Indu Prakash, they were also been there. Deen Bandhu, other newspapers were also there. Now we'll talk about Kesari and Maratha. Gopal Ganesh Agarkar and Bal Gangadhar Tilak started this newspaper in 1881. Kesari began to publish articles about the nationwide situation, books in the native language and politics in English. Now these are the two persons you can see over here. That is, one is Lokmanya Tilak to the left, and the another one Gopal Ganesh Agarkar to the right hand side, and the pictures of Kesari. 21st century newspaper, fourth column was Democracy. Other newspapers, Hindu Prakash, Deen Bandhu, which is being written down about by Mahatma Jyotirao Phule and his close associate Krishna Rao Bhalekar. Mahatma Jyotirao Phule's close associate Krishna Rao Bhalekar, both of them started out Deen Bandhu, and we get a lot of knowledge about the issues related to the masses through this newspapers. Now we'll talk about magazines and journals. This category includes publications which are weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly, 6-monthly, annual, etc. Weekly means within 7 days, bi-weekly means after 14 days, monthly, that is after a month, bi-monthly means after 2 months, quarterly after 3 months, 6 months, and sometimes in a year also it is being published. Bal Shastri Zambedkar started the first monthly magazine in Marathi, and it was known as Digdarshan. Prakriti now is a defunct journal which was started in the year 1929 and was edited by Trimbak Shankar Srejwalkar. Marathi journals such as Bharatiya Itihas Ani Samskriti and Marathwada Itihas Parishad Patrika may be cited as an example of magazines and journals. And regularly the historiographical journals of Maharashtra were being published on the Maharashtra history and on social movement. Now currently there are many periodicals devoted to Indian history. You can see over here the photos. Marathi General, it is Prachin Bharat and Marathyancha Itihas. These are some journals written down in Marathi language. We'll go with the next one, that is electronic or digital journalism. These are ultra-modern periodicals form a part of electronic of digital journalism. History is a prime subject of interest for these periodicals as well. Many webs, new portals, social medias, web channels, YouTube, etc. make historical content available to the audience or to the readers. Now these are on the laptop and on tablets, available on the note computer also. You can see in your own mobile also you can get the news. Radio. Indian Broadcasting Company, known as IBC, it was a private radio company first to broadcast daily programs. Later this same company was being taken away by the British government and it was named as Indian State Broadcasting Service, ISBS. On 8 June 1936, this same company was being renamed as All India Radio, AIR, integral part of Ministry of Information and Broadcasting India. It broadcasted governmental programs and schemes. Now when India got independence, so governmental programs and schemes were being broadcasted through AIR, that is through the medium of radio, and it was named Akashvani under suggestion of the poet Pandit Narendra Sharma. Pandit Narendra Sharma gave the name as Akashvani. And Akashvani broadcasted entertainments, awareness creating and literary programs. It also broadcast programs related to farmers, workers, youth, women, Vividha Bharati, which is in 24 regional language and 146 dialect of Indian language. Even we find Radio Mirchi and many other channels on this radio AIR. Now the another one is television. Delhi Doordarshan centers, that is Doordarshan we have on our television also, was inaugurated by Dr. Rajendra Prasad, who was the first Indian President of India. Doordarshan Mumbai Center was being telecast on the 1st May 1972 and color television was being started from 15th August 1982. And in the year 1991, Indian government granted permission for private national and international channels to telecast in India, and thus became possible for Indians to watch international events on television. So international events like crickets and many other things were being visible through through the television. Now, critical understanding of the information received through mass media. Any information that we receive through the mass media, we have to critically review it, we have to critically see, we have to check minute things also, we have to check that whether this news is true or false, is the news authentic or not. News or any information may not always represent exact truth. Like unauthentic information in printing in Germany, Stern, which was a German weekly magazine, it was being purchased handwritten diary of Adolf Hitler. It was being told that Adolf Hitler handwritten diary is being there and it was being sold them to various publication companies. Then when these diaries were being verified for authenticity, it proved that it was forged, it was fake and it was not true. Thus need to be careful about information published by the mass media. Mass media and professional opportunities. Newspapers need to fulfill the task like getting fresh news for the readers, and it is also necessary to unfold background of an event in the news. At such time, newspaper have to be resort to history. Now for example, if there is suppose any function like some inauguration of a particular library in our own city. So before that, which places the inauguration was being done of the library, and we have to get the list of that. So for that we need to refer history. So reporters try to compare it with parallel event and the past event, and then the past event printing in a separate frame, so that we come to know that how earlier the inauguration of the library was done in another state, and in our state the inauguration of the library is being done how. So we need to know the past of those things. Thus, the reader gets access to additional information and better insights into the current news. In newspaper or TV, while reporting news in detail, reporters try to compare it with parallel events, like which had been happened earlier and now, and which happened in the past. All that is being compared and then it is being shown. Thus, the reader gets access to additional information. We get more and more information about the current news, and we can have a better insight, a better way of thinking, a better way of understanding that news. Newspaper also prints columns about the historical information which is appearing under the headlines such as 50 years ago or 100 years ago. Like we can take students that in the last year, that was 2019. So if we take that 100 years ago, so the First World War ended in the year 1919. So in 2020 we can say that 100 years ago it was the end of the First World War. So like that way many things are being compared. आज का दिन और आज के दिन में what happened in that particular date, what important events had taken place. Like for example that it is suppose a particular day like 2nd October. So many years before what happened. So all the thing is being then a particular date, what different events had been taken place many years ago, that is being compared, and it is also being listed down into the mass media. In the newspaper a special column is being there. So such columns are based on historical documents or written history. Like 50 years ago today, what happened 50 years back and what is happening today. So all that comparison is being done. Now, newspapers occasionally publish supplements to the regular editions or special issues. Like now only I discussed First World War commenced in the year 1914. So 2014 it is the mark that 100 years have been completed for this event. Similarly, in 2017, 75 years has been completed for the Quit India movement. So history is also essential in planning radio programs. Like Akashvani has preserved records of all the speeches delivered each year by the Prime Minister of India on 15th August. So the speeches are being preserved, they are being recorded and preserved, so that anybody wants it as it's an important source of history, an important source of information also in the history. So Akashvani invites historians as experts for the discussion on various occasions such as the anniversary of birth or death of national leader, anniversaries of historical event, and etc. Now, television channels also telecast programs based on history, like Doordarshan and other television channels helps in creating interest in the history among the people through their historical shows and serials. So interest has been created, and nowadays so we are having many biopics like Bharat Ka Putra, Maharana Pratap. Then we have about Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Then we have Chandragupta Maurya. We have Razia Sultan. So there are many such channels, television channels are there, where the programs are being shown, so that the students, the historians, not only even the common people also can have historical interest on those things. We have the mythological and historical series like Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Bharat Ek Khoj, and Raja Shiva Chhatrapati attracted a large audience by producing this type of programs. Maintaining accuracy with regard to the presentation of the environment, outfit, weaponries, lifestyle, lingual expression, etc. is essential. One need to have a deep understanding of history of the concerned period. So currently channels like Discovery, National Geographic, History, etc. have opened a rich treasure of global history for the audience. This enables people to view the historical and geographical wonders at home. By sitting at home only, we can see about the globe, about the earth, about the world, what has been happening, about different species, about different histories. We can sit at home and we can see through this help of these channels. To make such programs more entertaining, some part of the serials are actually enacted by the actors, such as the actor of heroical man and woman, sportsmen, army chiefs, etc. Besides, these serials about ancient monuments, forts, histories of empire, and also the history of culinary art are watched by a large number of people with great interest. So people having deep knowledge of history in respective field are sought out in all the fields mentioned above. Now students, we have, would you find this interesting? We have Bharat Ek Khoj. Now Bharat Ek Khoj is a serial which was being telecasted by Doordarshan, and it is all been saying about the history of India. Indian history is being shown in this serial Bharat Ek Khoj. Now also you can go through the YouTube and you can see these this serial Bharat Ek Khoj. It is worth interesting and it will be very interesting in knowing about the Indian culture, Indian tradition. Bharat Ek Khoj. It was based on Discovery of India, a book which is written down by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and it was directed by Shyam Benegal. The picture that you can see on this screen is Shyam Benegal. And this serial presented the history of India from the ancient to the modern period, throwing light on the social, cultural and political history of respective period. It is effective portrayal many aspects of Indian history like the Harappan civilization, Vedic literature, interpretation of Ramayana and Mahabharata, also of the saints and the teachers of the Bhakti movement, Maurya period, then Turk Afghanistan invasion, Mughal. You can see about the people who were living in earlier during the king's time, Mughal period, and the contribution of the Mughal emperor, Bhakti movement, role of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, movement of social reforms, and Indian struggle for independence. About this is about the Harappan civilization. And Roshan Seth, the picture that you can see on the screen is the Roshan Seth, the actor who played Pandit Nehru's role in the serial, also appeared as a narrator, introducing, explaining various parts of the story by dramatizing them using folklores and informative speeches. The serial was admired in all parts of India because of the comprehensive historical perspective of Pandit Nehru and its equal comprehensive visual presentation. So students, with this we have completed the chapter. Students have to complete their notebooks till chapter number 5. As you know student, chapter number 4 is not there in this year's syllabus, so it is not been done. Only you have to do the question answer of chapter number 1, 2, 3 and 5, and you have to do only the textual question answers. Thank you.